The drum kit is the heartbeat of rock, but only a few drummers have gone beyond mere rhythm to truly transcend the instrument. They didn't just master technique, they broke the mold, revolutionized genres, and left a lasting mark on entire generations with their unique style. In this video, you're going to discover 16 legendary drummers who left an unforgettable impact on the music you love. Pay close attention, because what you're about to see will forever change the way you listen to every song. And here's a heads up, after this, you'll never feel the drums the same way again. Carl Palmer, one of the pioneers of progressive rock, left an indelible mark on music history through his work with Emerson, Lake and Palmer. His unique style blending rock, jazz, and classical music made him an undeniable reference for generations of drummers. Palmer was known for his astounding technical skill, capable of navigating complex polyrhythms and creating sonic atmospheres that pushed the boundaries of what drums could do. His drum solos, especially on tracks like Carnival 9, are still studied by musicians around the world. Palmer's influence on progressive rock went far beyond technique. His ability to adapt to different styles and his experimental approach gave ELP a singular sound identity. His innovations on the drums elevated the band to a level of excellence, making it one of the most influential acts in the genre. The legacy of John Bonham, drummer for Led Zeppelin, stands as one of the greatest influences in rock drumming. With his thunderous playing and unmistakable style, Bonham crafted some of the most legendary rhythms in music history. His famous solo on Moby Dick is just one example of how he combined technique with raw power. Bonham not only played with pinpoint precision, he also understood how to use space and dynamics, making every strike of the stick land with monumental weight. Bonham's rhythm was essential to Led Zeppelin's sound, helping define the band's unmistakable identity. His combination of power and control on tracks like Good Times, Bad Times, and When the Levee Breaks cemented his place as one of the most influential drummers of all time. Stuart Copeland, drummer for The Police, is one of the most innovative figures in rock. His unique style blending elements of punk, reggae, and classic rock made him stand out in a music scene that demanded originality. Copeland is known for his precise technique and boundless energy on stage. His playing, always sharp but with a distinctive touch, stood out on iconic tracks like Roxanne and Every Breath You Take, where the drums don't just support the melody, they lead it. Throughout his career, Copeland proved to be a drummer unafraid to experiment with new sounds and techniques. His ability to create complex rhythmic textures, along with his signature use of toms, revolutionized the way rock drumming was approached. Ever thought reggae could sound so powerful in a rock song? Share your thoughts on Copeland in the comments. Lars Ulrich, drummer for Metallica, has become one of the most recognizable figures in metal and hard rock. Since forming the band in 1981, Ulrich has been the driving force behind Metallica's explosive sound, with solid hitting and a style that blends aggression with control. Tracks like Enter Sandman and One showcase his ability to create fast, intricate rhythms while maintaining the tightness that gives the band its power. His influence on thrash metal is undeniable, and his drumming style continues to be emulated by new generations. Beyond his technical skill, Ulrich is also known for his ability to adapt to musical changes over the years. Neil Peart, drummer for Rush, is considered by many to be one of the greatest musicians in rock history. His virtuosity on the drums and his talent for crafting complex compositions have made him a legend. Peart was known not only for his flawless technique, but also for his unique role as the band's lyricist, making him an integral part of Rush's progressive sound. His style, combining perfect control of dynamics with impressive soloing ability, was essential to defining the band's classics like Tom Sawyer and Limelight. Peart also stood out for his constant innovation, always exploring new sounds and experimenting with different styles within progressive rock. Joey Kramer, drummer for Aerosmith, has been a key figure in shaping the band's signature sound. Since Aerosmith's early days, Kramer has proven to be the rhythmic engine holding the band together, blending relentless energy with a drumming style that ranges from heavy to melodic. Tracks like Dream On and Sweet Emotion carry Kramer's signature, delivering the pulse and power that helped keep Aerosmith at the top for decades. His ability to fuse classic rock with elements of blues and funk is what makes his style so unique. Over the years, Kramer's versatility has been essential to Aerosmith's sound. He not only keeps a solid groove in high-energy songs, but also adapts seamlessly to softer moments, making every piece feel cohesive and powerful. With his infectious style and stage presence, Kramer has earned the respect of both fans and fellow musicians. Which Aerosmith song do you think wouldn't be the same without Kramer's drumming? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we're reading them all. Bill Bruford is one of the most influential drummers in progressive rock, known for his work with bands like Yes and King Crimson. His ability to blend jazz and rock crafting complex rhythmic patterns that challenge convention has made him a cult figure among drummers. On albums like Close to the Edge and Lark's Tongues in Aspic, Bruford brought not only technique, but a deep musical sensitivity that transformed the role of drums in progressive rock, elevating the instrument to impressive levels of sophistication. He stood out for his talent in creating unusual sonic textures, using irregular rhythms and polyrhythms that left a distinct mark on every composition. Phil Collins, known for his work with Genesis and his successful solo career, is one of the most well-rounded drummers in rock. From his debut with Genesis, Collins displayed exceptional skill in combining complex rhythms with strong musicality, making him a standout in the progressive rock scene. His unique style, precise yet emotionally charged, shines through in Genesis classics like Invisible Touch and The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. Beyond being a virtuoso drummer, his distinctive voice also made him one of the most iconic figures in music. Mitch Mitchell was the drummer who brought the sound of the Jimi Hendrix Experience to life, turning Hendrix's music into something truly unique. Deeply influenced by jazz, Mitchell's drumming added rhythmic complexity that perfectly complemented Hendrix's virtuosity. Songs like Purple Haze and Voodoo Child show how Mitchell used drums to create unpredictable sonic landscapes, marked by his agility and improvisational skill. His dynamic approach, blending jazz and rock, made him a major reference in the drumming world. Charlie Watts was the drummer who defined the sound of the Rolling Stones, helping to build one of the most iconic bands in rock history. With a sober, elegant style, Watts knew how to hold down the rhythm without stealing the spotlight, which allowed the band to keep its fluid energy. On songs like Paint It Black and Jumpin' Jack Flash, his ability to create simple yet effective grooves was the key to the Stones' signature sound. His minimalist approach gave the band's music a timeless quality, preserving the essence of rock across the decades. Though he was one of the band's most reserved members, Watts was considered the steady foundation behind the Rolling Stones' rhythm. His flawless timing and no-nonsense playing made him a drumming icon in the rock world. Which Rolling Stones track best showcases Watts' steady groove? Share your thoughts with us in the comments. Ginger Baker was a pioneer of both rock and jazz, and his influence on drumming is undeniable. As a member of Cream, Baker not only showcased technical prowess, but also stood out for his ability to fuse blues, jazz, and psychedelic rock into something entirely his own. His innovative style and aggressive approach behind the kit made him one of a kind, and his contributions to songs like Sunshine of Your Love and White Room remain essential to understanding the evolution of rock. Baker wasn't just playing drums, he was a true rhythmic leader within the band. Beyond his impeccable technique, Baker broke away from traditional drumming conventions. His use of complex rhythms and odd time signatures allowed him to create a sound that marked a turning point in rock history. Chad Smith, drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, is known for his powerful and energetic playing, which has been fundamental to the band's sound. Since joining in 1988, Smith brought a solid rhythmic foundation, but also a flexible style capable of adapting to genres like funk, punk, and rock. Songs like Give It Away and Californication showcase his ability to play with both force and precision, creating grooves that are the heartbeat of the band. His skill in maintaining a tight rhythm while injecting emotion is what makes his drumming so memorable. What truly sets Smith apart is his infectious energy and his ability to lock in with the band while keeping a flawless groove. Roger Taylor, Queen's drummer, was an essential part of the band's unmistakable sound. With a unique style and the ability to adapt to Queen's musical complexity, Taylor was one of the creative forces behind many of the band's biggest hits. His talent for combining traditional techniques with innovative touches made him a key player in crafting songs like We Will Rock You and Radio Gaga. Beyond being a great musician, Taylor was also a core songwriter for Queen, responsible for creating some of their most iconic tracks. Terry Bozzio is celebrated for his technical mastery and his ability to turn drumming into a unique musical experience. His work with Frank Zappa, in particular, allowed him to showcase his immense talent and experimental approach. Bozzio's not just a drumming virtuoso, he's an innovator who has pushed the instrument to new frontiers. Throughout his career, Bozzio has collaborated with legendary musicians and proven himself adaptable to virtually any musical style. His contributions to albums like Joe's Garage and Chic Your Booty demonstrate his skill in creating surprising, challenging soundscapes. Bozzio's ability to merge technical precision with Zappa's complex music made his work all the more memorable. Would you say Bozzio redefines what it means to be an experimental drummer? Which song do you think puts his technique front and center? You know where to drop your thoughts. Dave Grohl is one of the most versatile and charismatic musicians in rock history. With Nirvana, Grohl helped redefine grunge and alternative rock, contributing with his explosive drumming to anthems like Smells Like Teen Spirit. His straightforward style and overwhelming intensity behind the kit made his drumming essential to Nirvana's signature sound. After Kurt Cobain's death, Grohl continued his career as the frontman of Foo Fighters, where his ability to drum and sing established him as one of the leading figures in modern rock. Grohl is not only known for his drumming skills, but also for his remarkable talent as a songwriter and producer. Ian Paice, legendary drummer of Deep Purple, is one of the key pillars of classic rock. With his ability to blend speed, precision, and incredible technique, Paice was crucial in shaping Deep Purple's sound, a band that defined an era in hard rock. From the iconic riff of Smoke on the Water to the complex arrangements of Child in Time, his drumming has been a driving force behind the band's forward momentum. Paice could generate unstoppable energy and rhythmic tension, felt in every one of his performances. Throughout his career, Paice became known for his tight style and his ability to improvise on stage, making his live performances especially powerful. And there you have it, 16 drummers who didn't just make rock history, but redefined the role of drums in music itself. But beyond the technique and skill, what truly makes them unforgettable is their ability to connect with the audience, to make every hit of the drumstick feel like a burst of pure energy that echoes across generations. They weren't just musicians, they were the architects of rhythm, the ones who made rock's heartbeat louder than ever before. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these drummers do you think truly changed the course of rock history? Or is there someone we didn't mention who, to you, is a legend? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to know what you think. If you enjoyed this trip through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. See you in the next video, where music is forever.